I don't know about you good people, but I hate the Yankees. This is Corey, and this is the The Anthem podcast.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's Rob.
And after all that, it was only that.
Yeah, not even worth it. A lot of build-up.
I should have zigged instead of zagged.
Oh, yeah, so.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Corey, Rob, here for the The Anthem podcast.
You can find us online at otheanthem.com and on all your social networks at otheanthem.
Yeah. I am super excited.
Why is that?
Because I'm going to New York after this podcast.
I wouldn't be so excited about that.
I'm going to go see the Orioles play the Yankees, and then I'm going to see them the very next day back here in Baltimore.
I got to get tickets for that, by the way.
Me too. So
okay.
We all have to get tickets.
They're all available. Our section's available.
Yeah, I sent you the picture.
The one loser who got tickets elsewhere. Really? Really? But that's okay. You sit over there.
You just have to trade in that ticket from the Wednesday game.
Right, yeah. Okay. Our Wednesday game that was interrupted.
Right.
No, we're not going to dive into that again, guys. I know you... I heard a general sigh across the internet.
Yeah.
In the future.
In the future.
I'll close my eyes. Everybody should check out the video that I made this week, by the way.
Just listen a second. Ready?
Okay, go ahead. Oh, I know what that is. That's a vape pen. Meanwhile, I came up here and you're smoking on the front porch. So...
Yeah, well, we were sitting outside. I listened to Prince's Baltimore today. Did you hear it?
No,
Prince
I did not.
and Third Eye Girl?
No.
It's pretty good. It started at $22.
Right.
That was in the door price. Just in the upper deck. Mm-hmm. Which I think is perfectly fair.
But the real cost is actually $42 because you pay $22 for the ticket, but you also have to buy the album on the way in. So
he puts it in with the price.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, I could see Prince for $50.
Right.
Like, sure, why not?
And you get he's the one who did that, right? He did put. Was that him?
Yeah.
Forced you to buy
sold the record with the ticket,
and then counted that as a record sale.
Yeah, and then got number one on Billboard because of it.
Right.
For like multiple weeks because he was doing 5 shows a week for 50,000 people.
You do you, boo boo. Do what you do. Yeah.
They walked in. They're just like, Prince CD. All right, whatever.
Actually, though, I don't think anybody who's going to the show is just like, whatever. I think they were like, a CD? What am I going to do with this?
Okay, Google, put this into my iPhone.
Tapping it on the front of the phone. So,
I went from watching montages of...
Montage!
It's a montage!
Are you cold? Oh, poor thing. That's just good pod all around. This whole episode so far is great.
I'm just going to cut that part out.
All right, so let's talk about what has been happening this week, the big news this week.
Well, it's a lot of sports ball.
It is a lot of sports ball.
I'm going to have to put that out forward.
Dun.
Sports ball.
We really got to start making some drops.
Yeah.
Just like
that was basically just like TMZ though, like boom boom boom.
Sports ball.
Yeah. And every quarterback has like a way that he
right. Now and so they all do that and they had been
I just like to imagine Joe Flacco like walks through the equipment room and he's like out the box just like it was.
He's the guy who would do that. Like, wait. What did you do? No. It says 35. I'd expect it to be 35, please.
This is at 12.5? Is that how it came when you bought it from Dick's? Did you go to Modell's?
We specially ordered these from the NFL. Listen, out there in podcast land, when you pick up your phone to contact me, I want you to ask yourself one very important question. Can I text this? And if the answer is remotely yes, text it. Don't call. Let's be honest with each other. Everybody, we know this. If it rings less than 4 times and goes to voicemail, you got buttoned for a reason.
Yeah.
Mostly, it's not rudeness. It's I'm doing something.
Right.
It's a cell phone. I see you.
Give me literally 5 minutes.
I'll call you back.
Right. Ever seen somebody speak so much without saying any words?
Just absolutely, just like, well, I read real slow. I'm not a smart guy.
It's an awful lot of pages. Can we all agree? Ha, college humor. And, you know what I'm talking about, term paper. But I'll be here all week.
I'm going to read through it.
Literally not, though. I'm going to be here for about 20 more minutes, and then I got to roll out and fuck Giselle.
What a life he leads. God damn.
See, I wonder, though, how smart these two are, because one of the text responses was OMG spaz.
Oh, to Tom Brady? Really?
No, between the two of them. They were just like, they called each other, like, the deflator. Like, they had nicknames, like, hey, you're the deflator this week, right? Ha ha ha.
Okay. Well, anyway, so...
And then one of them said, I'm not even lying, OMG spaz.
This is the next generation. As I keep saying, we are the lost generation.
It's going to be the best fantasy team name this year, by the way.
The Deflators?
OMG Spaz or the Deflators. That's not bad.
Listen, so we need to just take every kid who's older than 6th grade and just write them the fuck off. They're ruined. We have ruined them.
Yeah.
Let's be okay with saying, I'm going to have to support your ignorant ass for the rest of your life. And let's focus on the kids who can be helped at this point. Welcome! Rachel's here now.
Hello.
La la la.
Hello. La, la.
So, my point about Tom Brady, though, is having watched the Salem University thing, having him sit there reminded me so much of Robert Durst on the Jinx during his interview. Because it was that snarky, like, you and I both know I did it, but I'm never going to get caught. Yeah. So let's just laugh about it and move the fuck on.
Right.
And I want to hope to myself that Tom Brady walked in the bathroom and took a leak and was like, I don't know what I was thinking deflating those balls. And that's on tape somewhere. God, please.
What I was talking to others about it. Like, cheating is consistent. They're always going to find a way.
Yeah.
The Denver Broncos putting Vaseline on their arms so they couldn't be... so that when a defensive lineman was trying to get through them, they were slipping.
Yeah.
They couldn't grab onto them at all or move their arms.
Bounties.
Good
hits. Yeah.
That's the question I think all sports fans have to ask themselves, including Boston sports fans. Mm-hmm. I know they're just like, oh, whatever, Tom Brady's awesome.
Right.
At what point is it not cheating anymore? It's just like, do you like Fogo de Chao? How about a $500 gift card? Thank you. You seem like a man who enjoys meat. Here is a Fogo de Chao gift card. The worst part is going to the buffet before they start walking around with the food. You get anxious. You go into Fogo de... Okay, so this is hashtag fat kid problems. But when you go to a Fogo de Chao, you walk in, they seat you, they give you your coat. You know, like you order a Coke or a drink or whatever. They take that, and they'll be like, all right, people will be around eventually. And it seems like they skip you the first couple times. Like, you're new. Right. Like, they don't come right to the table. They're just like, oh, ran out. Got to go get some more.
Yeah.
Got to get some more lamb. And then you're looking at, like, the little spread up there. Like, the buffet with, like, the sliced Oscar Mayer ham or something like that. Right. And you're just like, oh.
That looks good.
Looks so good. And you fill up on fruit and lunch meats and...
Amateur status.
That kid's
and
dead.
Breads and stuff like that, and then you come back and you're eating that, and then you see the meat people come by, and you're just like, green everything. Yeah. And then you eat 9 metric tons of meat, like in like one sitting, and you're like, oh my god,
yeah,
why did I do it like that? And then you read it, and then you're just like, all right, if I sit here for a couple minutes, maybe I'll get the desire to eat more. You know what else you haven't done?
What's that?
Seen the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight.
I haven't, and I'm glad I didn't waste the fucking time. What I said was, Floyd Mayweather knows he's going to walk away with $300 million without taking a punch. So, if I'm Floyd Mayweather, I say, I don't want to take a punch, because I know I have a payday. So I said he's going to dance around, and as a result, Manny's going to catch him. He's going to catch him slipping one time, and hit him hard and unexpected, turn that jaw around and knock him out. Now, what we didn't know is that Manny had a shoulder problem that had been bugging him for months, apparently, and before the fight was confirmed.
Yeah, and they lied on the card.
And they lied on everything, but nonetheless. So then...
It's funny that they're going to suspend Manny Pacquiao for that. Vegas is going to, and Floyd Mayweather hasn't spent a day suspended.
No.
For any of his...
For all the domestic
For any of the non-hitting that he did in the ring, or any of the hitting he did at home in the bedroom.
Damn right.
In front of a stove with a burnt dinner.
Not funny. We should not laugh at that. I'm laughing at Corey, not the subject matter.
I was very upset with the Mayweather-Pacquiao. Number one, I think Mayweather actually fought more.
Yeah.
Which to me means more.
But the other thing is, he was his own promoter, which means he essentially got paid twice.
Yeah.
It was like...
Oh, it was kind of insulting, too. Like, anytime they were just like, Floyd Mayweather Productions bring you this Floyd Mayweather production of Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao. Fight of the century, Floyd Mayweather. How many times can you say Floyd Mayweather in a time in an intro?
Maybe
not only that, but after 6 years of waiting, which totally killed if they just fought when they were supposed to.
Yeah.
It would have been a good pay-per-view.
Who was the big winner in the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight?
Everybody but the American people? Or everybody but the people who bought the...
One specific person.
Floyd Mayweather.
No. Who was the real winner of the fight? He was there in Vegas, but he wasn't in the ring.
Oh, Dana White.
Dana White is the big fucking winner. So
UFC president Dana White.
He had to be just sitting there with his fingers up in like a, what do you call this, a triangle in front of his face, like, excellent.
Well,
Oh, speaking of which.
Yes.
Another blow to the head. We're not going into depressive place. I just got to say, I made a joke a couple weeks ago about the Dover Police Department.
Right.
And making their funny little duet video. And everybody should check out the show notes because the video is there. But they pulled on their best...
The funny duet video?
No, not the funny duet video. The video that came out this week.
What about both?
We could put both. That's fine.
Yeah.
So you see them being super funny. That's video 1. And video 2 is them doing their best Anderson Silva impression. Which is like, let me wait till you're not expecting it and then kick you in the fucking head. So, anyway.
Yeah.
Everybody's a fucking UFC fighter now. Let's do a better segue. So, you know what I really hate about Mayweather is he has this domestic violence history and nobody talks about it.
Oh, speaking about jokes about domestic violence.
Unfunny jokes.
Unfunny jokes.
Yeah, what about it?
The Cleveland Cavaliers.
Smooth. That was so smooth.
I try. I'm trying to make it.
I like it. It's just good pod. Anyway.
It's just good pod.
Tell me about the
That should be
violence.
our slogan. Oh, the anthem. It's just good pod. Anywho, the Cleveland Cavaliers are playing the Chicago Bulls in the NBA playoffs.
Yes, they are.
Might have told a lot of people that all at the same time because people are probably like, NBA playoffs are happening right now?
The NBA season. We spent 82 games eliminating one team from the West and one team from the East.
Anyway, 2 of the teams that are still in it are the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Chicago Bulls. So, like at the Capitals, they do release a fair, but then they also just show videos every once in a while of like, you know, Ovechkin hitting people, and it's just like, it's overtime. And then you're just like, nice, it's overtime. And just pound your fist in the air, and you're just like, please.
We are just a bunch of monkeys at a watering hole. That's really what it comes down to.
Fury! I heard the word fury. I don't know what the exact definition of the word fury is, but I'm going to do it.
I wish we had video. That would be great.
Yeah.
Remind me to do that next time.
We'll do it we'll just make it a new thing. You'll do it after I hit a Manny on you. Evie is looking at Rob like, it's not too far from the truth.
Anyway, so there's a video. Right.
So, we all know the scene in Dirty Dancing. Yeah.
The time of my life.
Exactly. That song plays. What's her face runs in. Swayze does the lift.
Boom.
And then like the little spin and everything like that. And they redid it in what was that Ryan Gosling, Emma Stone movie where he was like,
yes, I love that movie.
Yeah. Stupid crazy Crazy Stupid Love or something like that.
Wait, what is it?
Crazy Stupid Love.
You look photoshopped.
Yeah. You look like you're photoshopped.
By the way, that character is why I love Emma Stone, because she's like so over it. She's like, ugh. And she looks like she's loves.
Like, fuck you.
She loves. I bet she likes a dad bod. I bet she does. And God knows, I'm happy about the dad bod movement.
I was like, oh, finally, thank God.
See, and here's what this tells everybody: don't go changing for anyone. Eventually, the trend will come to where you are. So, if you want a guy in boat shoes and bright red pants who's got a dad bod,
black shirt,
right here, this guy.
Yeah, I did like the one where it was like, you want a bikini body? Number 1, buy a bikini. Number 2, put it on. Number 3,
bikini ready.
Bikini body.
And listen, that beauty is going to fade. Those abs are going to be impossible to keep when you're 40. You know what's not going to fade? My fucking paycheck. Get your ass back out to the pool, lifeguard. Anyway, sorry, I got real direct. I was directed at a single person.
Rob,
my apologies.
Rob gets really specific when he's wearing boat shoes.
Anyway, so
clean my yacht.
It's the whole point. If we're going to be body positive, and we should be, then let's be body positive about everybody.
You know who wasn't body positive?
Who's that?
The guy who recklessly threw his girlfriend across the room in a Cleveland Cavaliers video.
Right. Well, so the commercial that they were making fun of was some sort of insurance commercial.
Yeah. So it was a larger woman. Speaking of body images,
but a larger guy. There was an older married couple.
An older middle-aged married couple.
Yeah.
Anyway, the woman came in, went up for the lift. He tried, and then they fell through the dining room table. And then when the insurance company is asking later. It's just like Foremost Insurance. Yeah. And then when the guy's asking later, he's just like, so how did this happen? She's like, I came in too hot. And then it was done. And it was funny, and you laughed. But in this one, a guy with a Cavalier shirt that says all in on it.
Which is their slogan for the playoffs. Yeah.
All in. You're either in or you're out. I'm all in.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
He's dancing with her like across the room, doing the whole little bit. She takes off like her apron or whatever.
Right, she was wearing an apron first.
She was cooking and wearing an apron, which is so old fashioned it hurts.
Cooking?
She wasn't across the other room on Grubhub. Like, you want Chinese food again? You jerk.
Right.
It was a woman in an apron, and they're dancing across the room, and then right about when she's about to run across and get lifted up in the whole thing, she takes off the apron, and it's a bull shirt. God forbid. Anyway, she comes in, he notices the bull shirt, and then instead of lifting her and holding her, violently throws her down to the ground.
Yes. And
then it says Cavaliers basketball all in, and she's on the ground like with her knee like, ow, I'm hurting. And then seconds later, they're on the couch, and she has an ice pack on her head, and it's just like, sorry, I thought you were all in. And she's like, sorry, I am now.
Right, and she's wearing the all-in jersey as well.
Right, instead of her Bulls jersey.
Yeah. And it very much like him holding up the fist, like, I learned you. And then when they play it and everybody starts to leave the stadium, then that's when the woman gets up on the loudspeaker and says, oh, look who's leaving, all the black people. Oh, good.
It might be awarded racist moment I don't give a fuck of the year. That woman. The way she stands up there like, yeah, go ahead and leave. So it'll be in the show notes.
Yeah, I'm not a racist. The video's in the show notes.
It'll be in the show notes. Unbelievable racism. Just like a type of racism that you didn't even think was like
1955
like
racism.
when you went to like your great grandmother's house or something like that. She's just like, she'll say something that like was off-putting. Like, it wasn't necessarily horribly offensive, but you were just like,
I'm uncomfortable now.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, I'm living downtown. It's like, I hope you're not living near any of them blacks. I'm like, them blacks? Like, what?
Yeah. And by the way, the best part of the video is the guy she was trying to allow him to speak.
The kid, so the valedictorian we were speaking of earlier, he was standing there like, just
dutifully.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, okay, she's going to let me do my speech after all. Okay. Why are all the black people leaving? And bye! Like Homer into the bushes, like
exactly that. Yes, and he pulls the mortarboard down almost to cover his face, and then goes back to his seat.
I think he has the unreal. Like as soon as she says that, she's like, "Look who's leaving! All the black people." And she stands up there and she's just like, "Yeah, I said it." Like what the fuck are you gonna do about me? I founded this school.
The comments made by the principal are not mine. They're not my ideas.
And this guy is just like, oh, motherfucking, this is going to be on Reddit.
Immediately covering the face. There's like, a video.
This is going to end up on Reddit and Facebook and Twitter and Google+. And at some point, Daniel Tosh might call me to ask me to do my valedictorian speech on Tosh.0.
Daniel Tosh, if you're listening to this, please do that.
And get the lady, too.
The 19th season.
Send out like a black correspondent for Tosh.0 and have him like interview her. And
this is why we need to be writers on.
Yeah, exactly.
This is it. This is why.
Why aren't we working on Tosh.0? I don't know.
Or any other show.
Well, unlike the principal for this small little school in Georgia.
Yes.
I think we did good here today.
We did something. I don't know if it's good.
Why are you such a bitch?
I don't know. It's crazy. OTheAnthem.com. Corey at OTheAnthem.com. OTheAnthem on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, YouTube, and the listener line 443-219-7595.
What's the number again?
443-219-7595.
And you can find me on all your social networks at Robert N. Cheek. Make sure you check out foundingthefuture.us, deaddrop.com. And make sure you check out the new YouTube channel for Founding the Future that has my awesome video on it. Hopefully that's going to be in the show notes.
Watch it in the show notes and then subscribe to the channel.
Absolutely.
I guess that's it, though.
All right. Well, then, so for Corey and everyone here, this is Rob. Have a great week, everybody.
Look who's leaving. All the people. Episode's over, folks. You gotta go.